Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. Nicki Minaj remains on Botchin' Bitter's head top. Now, Criminal B's Like Trash freestyle is predicted to aim for a top 40 debut on the Hot 100. And Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot, even though many people were saying it was a flop and how it was trash, debut at number 23 on the Hot 100 with 4 days of tracking and had no music video. Okay? Not only that, Nicki Minaj has spent 11 years of her career in the top 10 on the Hot 100 from 2010 to 2018, 2020, 2022, and 2023. So let me know in 2024, do you think Nicki Minaj could extend her record for having the most years in the game as a female rapper in the top 10, okay? And also let me know if you think Like Whät being top 40 is a flop for Cardi B, okay? A lot of people on social media have mixed reactions to whether Like Trash is a flop, even though they called Bigfoot a flop. But they're saying that because it's a freestyle with 9 writers, okay, and a low-budget music video where Botchin' Bitter was half naked in, that is not a flop. So let me know how y'all feel about it. But I kind of feel like it is, because didn't Red Ruby the Sleeves debut at number 13 on the Hot 100? And when that came out, it didn't have a music video. Okay, and wasn't that a freestyle? So to me, I feel like she low-key tried to copy Nicki Minaj. And the only thing she did differently was that, you know, she dropped the music video the same day she put out the song. But she did try to copy the Nicki Minaj formula and it backfired. And, you know, I don't feel like this is a good look for Cardi B's comeback single. Now, I understand she got a record with Cärëër coming out, but at the end of the day, you say your records live in the top 10. So if your records live in the top 10, you should be able to go top 10 more often than you have. No shade. Now, moving on from that, Nicki Minaj is set to headline a festival in Switzerland called Open Air, the biggest hip-hop festival in Europe. Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Flo Milli, and several others will be performing. Also, 21 Below Average will be performing at this festival, but his ticket sales for his solo tour are actually pretty low. Okay, you know, people have been clocking that tea on social media. His manager was too focused on Pink Friday 2. He forgot that Champagne Thickums can't save his career, and that Off the Cheats and 21 Below Averages ticket sales are pretty low, and nobody is going to see them on tour. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on from that, D0JA Cat remains the #1 female rapper on Billboard for 2024. Currently, she's the highest charting female rapper on Billboard. Then it's Nicki Minaj. Then it's Flo Milli. Okay, at number 3. Unfortunately, it looks like Ice Spice has been replaced by Flo. Okay, but no shade, no shade, no shade. Flo is a little bit more talented. No shade to Ice Spice. The fart record just wasn't that great. Congratulations to D0JA and Nicki being #1 and #2. It seems as though Nicki and D0JA will kind of always be #1 and #2 as long as they continue to put out music. And they're the most talented female rappers right now currently in the game. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving back on to Criminal B, it looks like JT and Cameron from Dipset clock Cardi B. First, JT responded to Nicki Minaj tweet where Nicki Minaj tweeted, "Ain't never had a blank." And JT responded with, you know, she said that she never had a, you know, transmitted disease. Okay, that's what she said. And a lot of fans believe that was shade towards Cardi B because if you guys remember, Tasha K got sued by Cardi B for allegedly spreading that rumor, even though I don't think Tasha K really was the one responsible for spreading it. I've heard that about Cardi B on social media because remember, Botch and Bitter used to walk around with bumps on her lips. So that's why a lot of people thought she had that. But with that being said, she's also receiving some backlash because of a lyric she said in the Like Trash freestyle, which also has 9 writers. She said, like a Coach bag, this ain't what you want, which offended some people. And she went on Instagram Live and explained where that line was inspired from.
I'm getting jumped because everybody's like, bitch, what's wrong with Coach? What's wrong with Coach? Alright, so let me tell you a funny story, right? Like around in 2011 and shit, I had some Coach rain boots. And I used to wear it all the fucking time. I bought it in high school and everything. And I used to wear my little Coach rain boots all the fucking time. Then this nigga Cameron come with this. Yo, mom. You ain't got no swag. And you so fine. It's so sad. Still got a coach. Need a coach bag. Let me coach you. No coach tag. What that mean? Get rid of that coach bag. So in 2011, everybody started getting rid of their coach shit and like because honest truth, it was really because of Cameron. So
now a lot of fans were saying that this was actual shade to Megan Thee Stallion because Megan had a coach deal at one moment in time. And as we know, Partisan Fontaine is a writer on that song. But anyway, she blamed it on Cameron. And Cameron responded. And he said, at Cardi B, this ain't Barty B. Stand on them bars. I followed you 10 years ago because you ain't giving F. Now you copping please. How you ain't on no rich-ish and you rich. F them people. You earn the right to wear what the F you want. I miss Highbridge Cardi. Now you snitching on me 13 years later. Glad we ain't do no crime together. JK, a little bit. Love you, sis. Staying strong, though. This ain't Bronx approved. Well, here's the thing, Cameron. She cannot stand on the bars because she didn't write them. Partisan Fontaine and 8 other writers wrote her song. Okay? So really, in my opinion, she could be possibly dissing Megan Thee Stallion because of Partisan Fontaine. But, you know, she had to come up with some sort of excuse. And that's why she's blaming Cameron for a song that came out 13 years ago. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I just feel like Cardi B, she is slowly but surely falling off. And she got to write her own music because, you know, copping please and pretending like you care about a song that came out 13 years ago. And that's why you don't wear Coach. I mean, that was a little bit corny. No shade. Now, moving on to Scratch Off. All 3 of Scratch Off fans, you know, are very upset that Scratch Off's new song, Sunday Side Chick, has been flopping on the charts. And they want Scratch Off to release this single or this song that she previewed, I believe, last year.
And that's a motherfucking problem. You won't fuck around and maybe go back to the old me. Fuck them kids, fuck your mama. You really had me fooled, you the last I expected. But fuck it, I ain't stressing. You the last I expected. Fuck it, I ain't stressing. Used to be my dog, you a hoe up. I ain't got no sympathy, I'm sold out. Had the red carpet before you rolled out. Yo, ungrateful ass then showed out.
That song is trash. What is that? Oh my goodness, that was terrible. And you want her to release that? Stop. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. No, I think Scratch Off should just go on Love and Hip Hop and call it the day. Her ghostwriter must not have been in that day for her to be putting out that type of song. No wonder it didn't come out because it's trash. Now, moving on from that, Queen Bee's daddy basically comes out and says that, you know, Queen Bee has a right to put out a hair care line after she faced some criticism for wearing weaves and wigs. Take a listen.
I want to ask you about the hair care line. I know nothing about the hair care line.
We're not really asking you so much about like the details. I want to know your opinion. Some fans were like, well, Beyonce wears hair extensions. What would she know? But her mom, I believe, is like part co-founder, and she had a salon.
We had a salon.
I love that.
Okay.
Right. So what's your, like, takeaway for fans who are kind of questioning the solidness of validity of the hair care line?
I don't know what to tell you, but we had a hair salon for 17 years. It was the top hair salon in Houston. Must have some credibility, right?
Right, it means that she knows what she's talking about.
17 years, top hair salon. I'll let you guys figure it out.
So let me know how y'all feel about that. I still feel like Queen B only made the hair care line because she's trying to be like Rihanna. No shade. I feel like she's trying to have a $1 billion company like Kim and Rihanna, and she hasn't been successful with it. She put out House of Darion, that flopped. We can't forget Ivy Park flopped. And then the perfume that was like damn near $300 or $200, that flopped too. So in my opinion, I do believe that, Queen B put out the hair care line for a money grab. I don't think it was genuine. And I feel like people can see right through it. Okay, so I don't know if Queen B is qualified because she never really wears her real hair out. We don't see the growth in her real hair. Why would regular people use it? But I did see that it has gotten some good and bad reviews. So let me know if y'all purchased it, if y'all, are going to support Cärëër hair care, and if you guys think that it's a good hair care line. Now, moving on to Doodoo Garbage baby mama, Holly. Allegedly, she has announced that she is putting out a new single March 15th. Ain't that the same day that Normani is supposed to be releasing music, allegedly? It seems like Queen B and Parkwood Entertainment, they are trying to sabotage Normani. First, Chloe drops her flop record, F Your Status, that nobody cared about, and that record was trash. And now Holly is dropping a record. And didn't her last single flop? Weren't Holly and Chloe supposed to be getting back together? Why are they dropping solo music that's barely gonna chart? I don't understand that. Y'all was supposed to be getting back together. But I think that this is a distraction that Parkwood Entertainment is doing to sabotage Normani. But it's going to backfire. More people are interested in Normani's single than they are in Beyonce and Prager's music. Okay? Normani has better stats, and, she hasn't put out music in like 2 years. And she has better stats than Holly and Beyonce. And it's really no shade. The snippet sounds great. Sounds a little bit boring, like similar to Angel. She's making that gospel type of music. And it sounds good. I'm not shading her, but at the end of the day, I think it's a little bit boring or, redundant. No shade for Holly. I don't know if this would be a song that's going to be popular on the charts. And unfortunately, Holly and Chloe, they're going to need a hit single, okay? Or they're going to continue to flop. The charts do matter. I'm tired of y'all trying to say, the charts don't matter. Yes, they do. That's why there's labels. That's why artists get paid. If you're not charting, you're not going to get paid. You're not going to get a budget. And you could potentially get dropped by your label. That's how the labels measure success. By you charting, getting accolades, so they know that money is coming in. People are actually streaming and buying your music. Even though a lot of the charts are manipulated by radio. But still, at the end of the day, they're not going to give you radio if you barely selling. So with that being said, at the end of the day, I think this was a manipulation tactic to stop Normani from coming out, but it's not going to work because Normani has more fans that are anticipating her coming out versus Chloe and Holly. Okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Criminal B sends another warning, okay, to the haters, to JT, Bia, and Nicki Minaj. She posted in her broadcast channel on Instagram, y'all really have no idea, with a smirky face, okay, smirky emoji. And like I said before, Cardi B is allegedly planning to drop another record, okay, where she's going to be taking even more shots at JT, and Bia, and at Nicki Minaj, because a lot of people felt like her disses were mid, okay, they felt like it wasn't hard enough. So that's why she's saying that y'all have no idea. Plus, she got the Cärëër feature, and she believes that record is going to go top 10. Okay, with the Cärëër feature, she thinks she's going to get a top 10 record. So let me know how y'all feel about that. And if you guys are excited for Cardi B's next single, okay, let me know in the comments. Anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in description. And I will see you guys in the next video.